In this video, we'll walk through the steps to service the Dualsafe AM1 valve. Before starting, always wear appropriate personal protective equipment. Before beginning any maintenance or intervention, it is critical to confirm that the system has been fully depressurized. First, observe the pressure gauge to verify that the system pressure is at 0. Next, check the steam supply. Ensure that both the pressure and temperature indicators show safe depressurized levels. Once confirmed, proceed to isolate the system. A shutoff valve in the steam line must be in the closed position. To secure the isolation, apply lockout-tagout (LOTO) procedures. This ensures the valve remains closed and prevents accidental repressurization during work. Always follow site-specific safety protocols and verify isolation before proceeding. Unscrew the control unit cap, then use the manual override to switch the valve to the open position. Remove the hexagonal screws. Shut off the compressed air via manual override and remove the air connections. Disconnect the 3 wires of the external sensor. Untighten the cable gland and pull the cable through the cable gland. Release the 2 screws at the clamp ring and remove the control unit. Lift the complete valve insert out of the valve housing. For the MSP4 normally closed side valve, use the manual override on the solenoid to switch the valve to the open position. Disassemble the valve insert by removing the bolts and separating components. Remove the magnet with a SW17 wrench from the tie rod. Release the self-locking nut and the centering washer. Release the hex screws on the yoke covers and remove the covers. Release the counter disc on the upper shaft with a face spanner. Unscrew the upper shaft from the actuator while holding the counter disc. Use the AM1 wrench to unfasten the insert. Pull the shaft assembly through the yoke while holding the counter disc. Take the fan support out. Take off the yoke from the actuator. Remove the quad ring, guide ring, and O-ring from the yoke. Take out the quad ring and backup ring out of the actuator rod. Place the AM1 insert assembly tool in a vise. Place the hexagonal section of the shaft assembly. Then, gently tighten the vise to secure it. Unscrew the upper diaphragm coupling and lift it over the tie rod. Lift the star, the O-ring, and the diaphragm over the tie rod. With the AM1 wrench, unscrew the upper shaft from the tension disc. Lift the upper shaft over the tie rod. Take off the O-ring and the seat seal with the carrier ring. Put the seat seal off the carrier ring. Remove the bushing from the upper shaft. Remove the diaphragm fan support, then pull out the diaphragm from the tension disc. Place the centering disc over the tie rod, then unscrew it from the lower shaft. Clean each part thoroughly and inspect for wear or damage. Service intervals could be adjusted as needed based on the seal condition. Ensure that all elastomer seals and bearing surfaces are adequately lubricated with a thin layer of the APV grease prior to installation. Reassemble the valve in reverse order, ensuring proper alignment and torque. Fix the tie rod in a vise. Place the star with the plane surface downwards. Apply a small amount of Loctite on the M12 thread. Screw the lower shaft on the tie rod until the metal stop is reached. Assemble the backup ring and the quad ring in the actuator rod. Install the yoke onto the actuator. Assemble the guide ring, quad ring, and the O-ring in the yoke. Install the seat seal onto the carrier ring, making sure it is oriented correctly. Screw the tension disc onto the upper shaft until it reaches the metal stop. Use a non-permanent marker to mark the end position, then unscrew the tension disc. Install the bushing and the O-ring onto the upper shaft. Insert the tension disc onto the tie rod. Then, carefully deform the lower shaft diaphragm and pull it through the inner diameter of the tension disc. Place the insert assembly tool in a vise. Place the lower shaft and tension disc assembly using the hexagon into the insert assembly tool and gently tighten the vise to secure it. Make sure the marking is in the open slot. Place the fan support on the star. Place the seat seal with the carrier ring onto the tension disc, ensuring the correct orientation by keeping the carrier ring visible. Place the upper shaft onto the tie rod and screw it into the tension disc until it reaches the marked end position. Install the diaphragm, the O-ring, and the star onto the upper shaft. Fasten the diaphragm coupling. Place the fan support onto the tie rod ensuring it interlocks with the star. Hold the counter disc with its flat surface facing the actuator rod, then guide the shaft assembly through the yoke. Screw the upper shaft through the counter disc, and using the AM1 wrench, secure it into the actuator rod. Secure the counter disc firmly against the actuator rod, using a facepin spanner to ensure a precise and stable fit. Place the centering disc onto the tie rod, then thread the self-locking nut and tighten it securely. Secure the magnet firmly onto the tie rod. Assemble the two yoke covers, then route the sensor cable through the yoke and secure it using the rubber grommet. Install the valve back into the system and conduct a pressure test. Place the clamp ring, position the control unit, and securely tighten the clamp. Connect the 3 wires at the cable terminal. Connect the compressed air lines. Switch the main valve to the open position. Fasten the hexagonal screws crosswise. Shut off the compressed air using the manual override. Then initiate a teaching override by pressing the teaching button on the control unit. The MSP4 side valves can be configured as either normally open, NO, or normally closed, NC. Find the full service procedure for an MSP4 valve in a normally closed setup in our maintenance video library. This concludes the Dualsafe AM1 service process. For more support, contact SPX FLOW.